What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do, oh my god, I don't even know the name of the collection and we've already started. What am I doing? Today I want to do a look using some of the palettes from the ColourPop Coming In Haute collection. I bought all 5 of these palettes and I intend to try to do looks with most of them, but today I'm just going to combine 2 of them because as you guys may have noticed, I have not been posting on this channel as much as normal right now. I'm starting a new job, I have a lot of other things going on, and I'm not able to put as much time into my videos right now in this moment as I was for a while. That might change in the future. I'm not really sure how my schedule is going to pan out, but for right now I'm just doing like as much as I can in as timely a fashion as I can and trying to keep up with it like when it's possible. So what I'm going to do is, instead of doing like a multi-looks video today with this collection, I'm going to do one look today, and then in a few days I'll do another look and I'll post that as a separate video, just so that way I can continually make content for you guys, but also it's like not taking up as large a chunk of my time and I can do it more often instead of making it like one big video, if that makes sense. So the ones I'm going to combine first are the purple one, which is called Cashmere Forever, and the green one, which is called High Society, to do this look here today. I was thinking for the next one to do a look with Rumor Has It and Too Hot, which are these, the neon pink and the bright blue. I feel like those would be a really fun combination, but if you have any other ideas, shout it out and let me know because I'm open to suggestions. Other things to talk about. My hair is different, which is probably going to change again soon because I've been having some trouble with the white pieces here turning blue from the black hair dye. We are having a bit of an issue there, but I also got like more bangy bangs and I'm into that. They're not clip-ins this time. I know, shocking. As always, I'm going to list all of the other makeup that I use today in the description. I'll put links to everything you could possibly ever want to find down there, and if I forget something, you know, just let me know and I'll try to add it. I hope you guys are all doing well. I've really missed posting on this channel. It makes me sad to not make videos, but like literally sometimes I just can't, you know what I mean? It sucks. It's tough. But we do get to sit down and do at least one look today. So let's just get right into it. This look using 2 of the palettes from the ColourPop Coming In Haute collection. Alright, so I'm going to do this look by combining 2 of these palettes. The purple one, which is called Cashmere Forever, and the, I guess this is mint green, or would you call this lime green? I honestly, it's somewhere in between. I can't decide which one it is, but it's called High Society. I have like sort of a visual idea of how I want it to play out, but I'm not 100% on it, which means that you're gonna come along for this adventure with me as usual. And you know what, honestly, those are usually like how the best looks turn out. But I'm gonna start with the Cashmere Forever palette. That much I know for certain. I'm gonna grab my pH number 6. Who are you? I'm gonna grab my pH number 6, and I'm gonna start by going into the shade Wanted. It's just kind of a matte light purple. I'm gonna start working that through the crease area. I'm gonna take my MAC 221 brush, and I'm going to go into the shade 5th Avenue. This one's cute because it has a little fleur-de-lis kind of, I think that's a fleur-de-lis if I had to guess. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Art school was a long time ago, but it's this one, and I'm going to use that through the crease on a smaller brush. Just working that through the whole crease area. And going back in with my number 6 to blend it further. And on that same brush, I'm going to grab a little bit more of that shade and just put it right down on the outer corner. Okay, now I want to combine some of these green and minty shades into this look. But first I'm going to cut a little inner corner spot here. I'm going to use some white concealer. This is Urban Decay, and a Nabla cut crease brush. You could use any brush with like a nice rounded edge. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that concealer on the back of my hand. And I think I'm going to cut the inner half. So I'm just going to start with my eye open so I know where I'm putting down that shape. How it's going to look when my eyeball's open. I'm going to grab another flat brush. This one's just a clean one. And I'm going to go into the shade Diamond Cut from the High Society palette and put it right over where we put down that white shade. I'm going to grab a little bit of the shade Hoops as well on the same brush. It's a matte shade. It's a little bit darker. It's kind of help us bridge the gap between this and the next shade we're going to put down. So I'm going to put that down next. Just tapping it right in the center. I have to go back over with the shimmer to blend that in. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, I'm going to go into the color Chainmail, which is the darkest one on the end. Same brush again. And I'm going to pop that right on the outer portion of the lid. I'm going to start blending that into the darker purples. I'm going to grab a Stigma E36 and go back into a little bit more of Chainmail and use that to start blending that into the purples and through the crease a bit. I'm noticing that these colors are not really working as well as ColourPop shadows often do. As a matter of fact, I'm getting like a spot over here where it doesn't want to like stick to my lid. I'm gonna take some and just pack it on with my finger and see if I could get it to work there. It's not gonna affect the look too much because I'm gonna put a liner down anyway, but just not what I was expecting, because ColourPop shadows generally don't ever give me that issue, and I have not been paying attention to like anything that anybody else is doing on the internet right now because I just haven't had time. So I don't know if anybody else is having issues with these shadows too, but they are not exactly performing as well as I expected, which is shocking because ColourPop's usually really consistent. All right, after a little bit of work, I think this is looking pretty good, and I want to add a wing. So I'm gonna grab Fortuna liner from Melt Cosmetics. I just picked up the cap because I already took the cap off, so I can put some on my brush. I'm just gonna grab an angled liner brush and put a fairly big wing, but I'm gonna taper it when it gets toward the inner corner because I want it to be more of like a lifted on the outside sort of look. I'm gonna clean up underneath with a makeup wipe. I bought these Yes to watermelon makeup wipes. Oh my god, the smell is overwhelming. I don't think I like it. Like, they work fine, but wow, they smell like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, and it just feels like it shouldn't be going on my face, you know? And while I'm here, I'm gonna use a smaller brush to put a little bit of that same gel liner right through my waterline. I'm gonna conceal underneath my eyes and do all that shit next, but like, why not just do it all in one step, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go do some concealer, finish up this eye, and then we'll move along to the lower lash line. All right, now that I concealed and there's some powder down, I'm gonna go back into the shade Chainmail, which, by the way, is an absolute shit show in there. It is Kickback City. It's all over the damn place. I'm gonna take it on a Luxie 111 mini brush, and I'm going to buff that underneath the lower lash line, all along the outer corner. I'm actually gonna just smoke out the whole lower lash line with it, but as you can see, it is, it's a finicky shade to work with, for sure. And if you're not careful, it goes on really patchy, which is really annoying. And also, again, not what I expect from ColourPop. Little disappointing, my friends, little disappointing. Just gonna grab a clean brush, blend the edge of that, and just kind of work with it until I get it to a place where I feel satisfied with the blend and how even it is. On a similar brush, this is the Luxie 141 mini. I'm gonna go into this light lavender shade Softy, and I'm gonna pack that on the inner corner, keeping it mostly on the underneath side, because I don't want to bring it into that cut. I just want to highlight the inner corner and then sweep it underneath the lower lashes to kind of get like the green and purple combo going on the bottom as well as the top. The shimmers in here have been really nice so far. Just a couple of those mattes are just not quite up to our usual ColourPop standard. Okay, so I finished up my skin. Instead of putting on false lashes, I actually took the time to put my extensions back on. So these are just like little individual like groups of lashes that go underneath, and I glue them on. I'll link them down below too. I wear them all the time. They stay on for about a week and then I replace them. It's been a good time and I've been enjoying them. For the lip, I want to keep it very simple, mostly because I don't really know what else I would pair with this right now, and it's just like the ideas are escaping me. So what I'm going to do is grab my favorite lip pencil. This is HEATHERERRY by BODYOGRAPHY. The reason this is my favorite is because it's a really close to my lip shade. So I use it to create some definition, maybe make my lips look a little bit fuller, and then I go over it with a nice clear gloss. And you know what? You don't even realize that there is anything under there. It just looks like the juiciest version of your natural lips. Now, this is not going to match everybody's natural lip shade, but that is like a technique that I do recommend you try. Like, if you could find a color very close to your natural lips, it's like a really, I don't know, it just looks really fresh all the time, but like still really polished. I like it. I'm into it. It's a good time. And this is the finished look. So after playing with these, I'm actually a little bit surprised in a negative way, which really very rarely happens with ColourPop products. I feel like the formula of these shadows is not quite up to snuff with our usual expectations of ColourPop. What I've noticed seems to be happening is it's very powdery in the pan, like this one. is like extremely messy already. I only used this for this one look. And that color in particular, the color Chainmail, was really difficult to blend and kind of seemed to blend away on the eyes. I've never seen that happen with a ColourPop pressed shadow before. Overall, I do like this look, and I'm going to, like I said at the beginning of the video, continue playing with the other palettes in this collection and do some more looks with it. You'll see videos with that coming up soon. So maybe this is like a situation where only 1 or 2 of these palettes performed this way. We'll find out in the future. I like the colors. The packaging feels a little cheap. I'm not crazy about that, but the fact that they are actually kind of cheap makes me less upset about that than I would be if they were expensive palettes. But, you know, like, there's a lot of things here I'm not in love with, if I'm being entirely honest. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you picked any of these palettes up. Did you skip this one? Are you kind of over colorful shadows or more into neutrals? Just let me know what you think about makeup right now in general. Do you have any specific color combinations you want to see with the other ones? Because I would love to have some ideas. Any old thing you have to say on the matter, if you just want to say hello, leave it in a comment down below. I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, because it's very helpful to me and I would really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to come find me on Instagram at Miss Quinface over there, and especially right now because I am so busy and I haven't been posting as much on YouTube. If you'd like to keep up with me, that is the place to do it. I definitely keep my stories updated way more than I keep my YouTube updated. Like, I pretty much post every day. If there's anything I missed, leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll try to get back to you. I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next one.